objector. And what that means is he didn't want to serve. He thought the war was wrong. Particularly Vietnam, because that was where he fought. He was a pararescue pilot, which means he would be propelled down from the helicopters into the jungles of Vietnam and rescue downed airmen. He is credited with saving over 40 American lives during Vietnam. He is the most decorated enlisted airman of the Vietnam War. Sadly, he passed away at the age of 46 in 1993.
Wow.
Yes, a year older than me. 5 quadruple amputees that are still alive. During the War on Terror, he was in, I believe it was Iraq. They were at camp and they were scanning for landmines, IEDs, improvised explosive device. Nothing came up on the radar. So Travis Mills takes his pack off, sets it down, and boom, takes off his arms and legs. He's sent to the hospital and into Walter Reed. I heard him say this in a video, and I'll paraphrase it. While at Walter Reed, his wife came in and said, he looked at his wife and said, take everything, take the house, take our child, take the vehicles, everything, and just go. You don't deserve this. And his wife looked at him and said, no, that's not what this is about. I'm in it for the long haul. So they have 2 kids, and if you look at the book right there, which we do have for sale in the gift shop, that's his daughter. And they run a soldiers rehab center for the returning veterans and their families out in Maine.
Wow.
Yes. Michigan woman to be killed in the Iraq War. She was killed when she was 19 years of age.
Jeez.
2 years younger than you. What had happened was she was part of a motor pool and working on cars. Just maybe a few months, short of her. If you look right here in this photograph, you see that shirt she's wearing?
Yes.
That's that shirt.
Wow.
Yes. This right here, you know what this is off of? No wise cracks, Chris. Yes, it is off the rear of the space shuttle. It is a single-use tire. And do you know the reason why it is a single-use tire? Imagine it going.
Is it because it was in the front?
No. Imagine, if you will, your touchdown.
Next thing I would expect Dad to have had a very big car or a very big truck.
I guess it came off of him.
Charge. He is credited with taking out 4 machine guns, 20 German soldiers. He received the Medal of Honor for that. And in World War II, he became a doctor. And you can tell by his little doctor pins right up there on his lapels.
Huh.
After the war, he did not want to be remembered for taking lives out. He wanted to be remembered for bringing lives into the world. So after the war, he became an OBGYN and delivered over 1,000 babies. When Stan Bozich, our founder, found out about him, he asked Harold if he would like to donate his artifacts to the museum. And they were going back and forth, and finally Harold for a long says, yes, but you got to tell the story the way I want it to be told. So, which we do. We tell the story the way Harold wants it to be told. It was Stan Bozich who got in touch with the Medal of Honor Society here in Michigan. And within 90 days, everybody else started donating their Medal of Honor. It is because of Harold Furlong that we have the Medal of Honor gallery. This gentleman right here, Maynard Smith, Maynard aka Snuffy Smith, was a ball turret gunner on the B-17. And it was in France during a dogfight. They went to bomb a submarine base, and on the way back, what they thought was England was actually France. They got turned around. The plane was getting riddled with flak and bullets. 2 men jumped out, never seen from or heard from again. So, Snuffy could not turn the ball turret because it got damaged. The plane took flak. So he got up out of the ball turret and started manning the side turret guns, which is right up there. Then things started catching on fire because gasoline was pouring in. And he's throwing things overboard. He's throwing things out of the plane that could catch on fire, so the plane didn't explode. And he was pouring water on the flames. He even relieved himself to help put out the fire. The plane lands, everybody gets off, it crumbles apart.
Not surprised. Having taken A, that much damage, and B, being literally on fire.
For disciplinary actions, Maynard Smith was in the kitchen. Okay? And I'll tell you, when Maynard Smith was awarded the Medal of Honor, when Secretary of War Stimson was going to present Maynard Smith with the medal, they're like, "Where's Maynard? Where is he?" He was in the kitchen peeling spuds for disciplinary reasons. So a Medal of Honor recipient is in the kitchen peeling spuds. And if you look right here in this paper, there's a picture of him peeling spuds in the kitchen. And the picture right there with that gentleman in back, that's Secretary of War Stimson presenting Maynard Smith with the Medal of Honor. This gentleman right here, Owen Hammerberg. You guys from being in Genesee County might recognize the name Hammerberg Road. He was a diver, and he was doing salvage work at Pearl. What had happened was they finished their mission and they could go on shore leave. Well, then another team went down and they didn't come back because they got tangled up in some wire. So Owen Hammerberg volunteered right away, went down and started working. He worked on freeing a diver for 5 hours. Unfortunately, a piece of sheet metal came by and it pinned him down.
Jeez.
Yes. And he received the Medal of Honor for saving lives that day. And in Flint, I believe it's next to 69, there's a road named after him.
Wow.
Yes. Private Walter Wetzel was AWOL in World War II. And he told his wife, new wife, that he had a bad premonition. Something bad was going to happen. I'm going to stay behind a week. Well, the police and the army got wind of it and said, you're coming back with us. He went back, he went over to Germany, got into a firefight with some Germans. They were in a bombed out house. And, just lost my train of thought there. One of the Germans threw a grenade into the house. and Walter Wetzel threw himself on top of it. The grenades went off, tearing up his stomach. Okay, tearing it up. He survived. But then his sergeant came back and said, you know, was looking at Walter, and Walter Wetzel said, "Sarge, I think the SOBs got me." And he died.
Wow.
He was only married a week, and he never got to go back home. He is buried in the Netherlands right now. Lieutenant Colonel Matt Urban, the most combat decorated soldier of World War II. More medals than the legendary Audie Murphy. Audie Murphy has like 25, 26. He has 27, I believe it is. 7 Purple Hearts. Silver Star, Legion of Merit, Bronze Star. The Germans called him the Gray Ghost because he kept coming back. He was wounded, he would come back. On his 7th time he was injured. He got shot through the throat, tore out one of his vocal cords, and he had a raspy voice for the rest of his life. And he is a Medal of Honor recipient as well. Part of the Medal of Honor. I got my picture, and if you look very closely, he presented me with that challenge coin.
Wow.
Yep. Excuse me, just a second. On September 18th, 1949, my wedding anniversary. And he died on September 18th.
Wow.
Over in Vietnam. He was at a firefight, got wounded, and then a grenade came by, was thrown, and that landed next to him. Someone hollered "grenade," and he rolled and used his arm muscles like this, rolled on top of the grenade, and it went off, and it saved his man.
Wow.
Yes. If you guys got any questions.